Hi Virgo, it's Christina. This is Shine Your Light Oracle. We are doing a mini reading for your sign, either Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you're cross-watching for Virgo, this is a timeless message. However, here's your card, Hermit. However, likely charged with the energy of Mercury retrograde, in fact, quite strongly, and I'll explain why, especially for your reading, and especially since you are ruled by Mercury. Four of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So, this is actually the third attempt at your reading. I did your reading around the same time I was doing the others, and I was cut halfway through, and I tried to splice the two parts of the video. So those are the first two attempts. And I have attempted several times to upload this sort of like conjoined version of your reading, having spliced the two parts of that video together, of that reading together, and have been failing. It's been failing for the last few hours. So I'm feeling moved to just do a whole new reading. And I am seeing the Emperor again for you. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw the Emperor in your first go at the reading. And here's the Empress. Divine counterparts, masculine and feminine energy as well. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what comes through for you. Seven of Wands. Please, for Strength card. Oh my gosh, just like your other reading, you got the two Leo cards, the Strength and the Sun. Also 8-8 portal, possibly. Signifying the 8-8 portal. So this is also energy, a reading ruled possibly by the new moon in Leo that's happening 3 days from the time that I'm recording this, but really whenever you encounter it, it's been placed on your path at that time for a reason. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, please DM me here. Email me at shineyourlightoracle@gmail.com or visit my website, shineyourlightoracle.com. So, your crowning energy here on the table is the Ace of Cups. And what's beautiful about this Ace of Cups energy, especially as it sort of connects to the cards that I was seeing in the shuffle for you, is this kind of like footloose and fancy free, come what may, whatever goes, whatever happens, I'm good with it, or I'll be down with it, whatever happens. Going with the flow also, as this otter is. Not controlling the environment, but allowing, in a sense, the environment or the universe, as it were, to move you. And on one hand, this is an expression of love. And it feels like, yes, a new kind of love. And a new kind of love in the sense that it's not something that not something that I think I've ever talked about in a reading before. But it's like a love for life, a love for the magic of life, a love for the universe and all its mysteries. And this act of like surrendering and going with the flow is that kind of love. An expression of that kind of love. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's not a kind of love that I feel like I've ever expressed in a reading before, because often these Aces of Cups would signify a new level of self-love, or even a love for another or others. But a love for everything. All that is. Even if I don't know where this river is taking me, but I'm loving it now. I'm loving the river as it is and where it's going. I'm loving the unknown even. You as this otter. So we have the Judgment card. Wow. Judgment card, King of Cups, and oh, these cards I do recall came out in your reading as well. This Judgment card. So, and I feel like this connects to a reading that you might have had in previous weeks on the channel about self-empowerment through surrender. Through self-mastery by letting go. By being guided by your heart and your instincts and your gut rather than by your mind, your rational mind anyway. Moving according to your heart, according to your instincts, according to your gut. And it's in response to a higher calling with this Judgment card. And I see the moth here, which is a symbol of the light worker for me, as they're oriented to the single point of light in the darkness, but also possibly a symbol of the twin flames, because we saw the Emperor and the Empress, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, who are attracted to the flame. So you're undergoing a profound renewal with this Judgment card. Continuing. And that renewal is empowering, not disempowering. You're not losing your agency, your free will, by virtue of making like an otter and going with the flow. Because by virtue of doing that, you're harnessing the energy and wisdom and strength and courage of the universe. And by virtue of doing that, you will defy the odds. You will defy expectations. You'll defy gravity. That is to say, you'll ascend. Continuing. Please, what else please for Virgo, please? Thank you. Flying like that, there's your card. Seems to be confirmation of what I've said so far. And is this the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So you're on a journey. On a quest. You're on the move. And it might feel like, well, I didn't really choose this. If I had my druthers, I wouldn't have chosen this journey. But I accept the one that has been placed before me. I accept the path that is yawning before me, unfolding before me. And I do get Eight of Pentacles energy from this particular Six of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, and Six of Pentacles for that matter. Because we have that worker bee. Kind of like the moth who's like I'm just following my instincts, which are in a sense like orchestrated by the universe to do what I'm meant to do what is in front of me to do what is in my heart center to do. Also, the Six of Pentacles is showing me that you'll be provided for by the universe as you do this. As you do the work that is in me to do, to follow the path that you're called to follow. And yeah, this is a lynx, which is a seeker. A brave seeker. I don't know what I'm meant to learn on this journey, but I'm open to it. I don't know how I'm going to subsist by taking this journey, but I know that I'm provided for. And not only is it nourishing for others, but it's nourishing and even delightful for you. Because even the bee gets to enjoy the honey, the nectar. It's also very healing, as honey is healing. You, in a sense, producing, Mercury retrograde got my tongue, producing nectar, this healing nectar, this honey. Please, what else please? You pursuing your North Node, your guiding star. And it will feel like a solitary path for a while, even for this otter. But this otter is like, yeah, I'm going to enjoy it, make the most of it. Thank you. Flying right out with the Four of Swords. Talk about healing, self-healing. Talk about retreat between this hermit and this Four of Swords. And that's not to say that you're going to be antisocial. it feels as though you're pulling away from life as you know it. And in a sense, society, yes. Because this King of Wands forges his own path, blazes his own trail. As the King of Cups, who's just following their soul's calling, their heart's calling. And the King of Wands in you is brave about it. And it'll be very healing of your solar plexus chakra, of your heart chakra. Continuing. Besides, also with this Four of Swords, I see this call of letting go. And it's like letting go of life as you know it. And again, there's that sense of empowerment, not a loss of agency, but surrendering to the infinite wisdom of the universe and the infinite sustenance of the universe. Besides, holding on is untenable. Will prove to be untenable. And look how the sloth becomes like this happy otter. Continuing. And I say release and let go also because of the Four of Pentacles that I saw in the shuffle for you, but I believe it came out in the original version of your reading. But there are no accidents that I had to redo this. There's nothing lost. In fact, this one feels more enhanced even. Like I got to do a double-length reading for you. Thank you. Six of Cups, wow. So it's feeling like a return, a renewal, and a return to your essence, to innocence, to simplicity. A little bit more before I run out of time. Please, what else, please? For my dear Virgo, please. And it feels also like it's too big a message even within the context of this 15-minute reading that Instagram permits me. So there's the Emperor again. And you're taking on this masculine energy. Sure, the King of Cups is feminine energy, but in masculine form. But you're guided by your intuition. You're king of your intuition, king of your feelings. And you're allowing it to guide you bravely, forging new paths, showing the way for others, possibly of children. The Six of Cups here. It's also a return to a past life soulmate connection. You pursuing this new path in some like paradoxical way is the path to return you to your past life soulmate. Continuing. Thank you. And then look at the bottom of the deck. These two cards are, there's the twins again, the soulmates. But yeah, it's like a point of no return. I mean, you can refuse the doorway that's opening before you, but it looks like you'll take it, and someone will follow, or someone's will follow your lead. And here we go. There's the Four of Pentacles I saw, letting go. There's still something to let go. Solid ground. Life as you know it. But knowing that you're made for this. You're made to be protected by the universe. You're meant for something bigger. You're called to no longer play it small. Which is, I know, something that came through in your last reading, in the previous version of this. At the bottom of the deck for you, we have Ten of Swords, and life as you know it is over. And any ideas of your life thus far are also behind you. Hopefully out of your mind. Maybe that's among the things that you're letting go. Old ideas. Uranus and Gemini as well. Radically new. Everything new. And yet it's a return to your essence. I hope this resonates in some way, my dear. And that's your Mercury retrograde. I hope this helps and resonates. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.